Welcome back to Main Street Living. You know, with so many precautions out there in place to minimize the community spread of COVID-19, it's kind of hard for people to get a gauge as to what will really help us prevent what will really prevent us from actually contracting it. So happy to have with us special guest, Infectious Disease Specialist, Dr. Rebekah Sensenig. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Awesome. Well, real quick, now, you're here to provide more of an understanding for a lot of people to know what this disease is. My question is, what exactly is COVID-19? Like, is it something that started in 2019, or did we just miss the 18 previous COVIDs?
So COVID-19, most likely started in 2019. That's when we believe that the virus changed over from infecting animals to being able to infect humans. And so it basically is a novel coronavirus, which means that it's never been seen in the human population before. And what happened was it was able to change from infecting only animals to having human-to-human transmission. And since we've never seen it before, our immune system has no immunity to it, and it's been able to spread across the globe.
That's very interesting, because I was looking at one of your YouTube videos, and you mentioned people are not percentages. Like, what exactly do you mean when you talk about that?
So that's in response to a lot of younger people are dying from this, unfortunately, even though we know overall the numbers show that younger people do better than older people. And the reason I say people aren't percentages is because even though we know that older people do worse, that doesn't mean that younger people can just ignore this and assume that they're going to be fine. Because yes, 99% of younger people will do great, but the younger people also may be hospitalized. They also may need a ventilator, and they also in some cases will unfortunately pass away. And so we need to look at this as a serious illness for everybody.
Great. Now, can you actually talk a little bit about how important social distancing is? Because some people are not adhering to it, and when it's warm outside, they're congregating. So just let our viewers know how important social distancing is.
So social distancing is the most important thing that we can do to prevent COVID-19 transmission. Social distancing works by breaking the cycle of transmission. So if you're not going out and being exposed to other people, you will not be exposed to COVID-19. Just like if you have COVID-19 and you don't go out, you will not expose other people to it. This is all we have right now. We do not have a vaccine. We do not have good treatment at this point for this infection. So by staying away from each other and not being exposed, it's the only thing we have. It's the only way we can get through this.
Well, it's interesting that you do say that, because when I have gone out, obviously, to get essentials, I wear a mask, but some people aren't. So should we all be wearing a mask?
So the new recommendation from the CDC that just came out is that everybody should be wearing cloth face covers when they go out to an area where they cannot maintain social distance. And so if you're going to the grocery store or you're going to a pharmacy and you're not going to be able to keep 6 feet away from people, then the recommendation is that you wear a cloth mask. And the purpose of this is not actually to keep you safe, it's to prevent you from infecting another person. And the reason is that we found that COVID-19, for about 48 hours before you develop symptoms, you can be spreading the virus. And it's spread by respiratory droplets. So when you're coughing, sneezing, and even talking, you can be spreading droplets that have infection in it. And so if you're going out without a mask, you could be leaving these wherever you go and infecting other people. And if you wear a cloth mask, you're going to protect your neighbor from that.
Absolutely. And real quick, where can people find more information about protecting themselves and helping with the minimizing the community spread of it?
So 2 great websites. So the CDC website has great information, and also the Riverside Online website has excellent information as well.
Awesome. Well, we certainly appreciate you, Dr. Rebekah, for joining us today, and also for providing us some great information and for letting our young viewers know that they are not invincible. Very important. So thank you very, very much.